Ain't nothing to it. Real one. Ain't nothing to it. Boss. Ain't nothing to it. Real one. Ain't nothing to it.
It's nothing.
Boss. We pay the cost. Boss Besties Talk Podcast.
What's up, Besties? Welcome to another episode of Boss Besties Talk Podcast.
It's your boy AJ.
And it's your favorite girl, Alicia B.
On today's episode, we will be talking about living single. In the 90s kind of world, we ain't got nobody.
Wait a minute, bro. Speak for yourself. I'm taking.
You got a ring on your finger? Oh, and like the old folks used to say, you single until that man pops a question. So, like I was singing. In the 90s kind of world, I'm glad I got my girl.
Keep your head up, best friend. Just keep your head up, baby. Keep your head up.
You being real funny, but I see what you did there. It's all right. It's all right. Listen up, y'all. We are about to dive into the ins and the outs of the atrocious dating world.
It's a dog-eat-dog world we're living in, and that includes the dating scene. Before my man, I was dating as a lady should, but it was all unsuccessful.
Same here. I'm sure, like me, you dealt with people being inconsistent, not being themselves, cheating, not being intentional, in my favorite, lying about who they really are and what they really want.
That part. Besties, let's head over to the couch and talk about it.
Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Boss Bestie Talk Podcast.
What's up?
On this episode, we are talking living single.
Living single.
That's living single. You ready?
I think I am.
We just want to give a special shout out to Runway Ready Boutique. Please shop with her. This outfit is brought to you by Runway Ready.
Yes, thank you, Twana.
Shout out to Twana. All right, living single. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
it. Off the cuff.
Off the rip.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with these producers? What are our dating statuses? I'll go. You want to do ladies first or me first? Okay, I'll go first. Well, I am very much so single like a Pringle.
Not single like a Pringle.
Single like the dollar bill.
Oh my gosh.
Single like the only child.
So y'all hear that? He is available.
I am available.
Hit me up. I'll hook you up.
Yeah, that part.
But come with it, because if you don't, you got to go to the curb.
No, for real.
My dating status
is
I am not very much single. Mm-hmm. I have been in a relationship now for a year and some change. Mm-hmm. It has been amazing. He has been my one of my best friends for about 12 years now, and
That's
we
right.
finally decided to take that leap of faith.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. But no, he is an amazing man.
Yeah.
He is an amazing man. It comes with trials and tribulations, of course. Dating people
Absolutely.
with trauma, or you coming into a relationship with trauma. Yeah. Before then, I was single for 2 years, and he snatched me up. He said, "I gotta have her.
Get over here.
Get over here. I gotta have her." So yes, it has been amazing. Every day is not sunshine and rainbows, but every day I look forward to another day with him. So
that's nice. I love that. I love that for you.
Thank you.
I love to see you happy.
Thank you. Because you've seen me through a lot.
Seen it through a lot.
Yes.
Seen it through the liars.
He's seen me through some crooks, criminals, creeps. Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Listen, seen it all.
Yes, we thank God for it.
So we thank God for the good batch of people, because to get to the good, you have to go through the bad to appreciate it as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I will say, the old people say that you ain't taken until you have a ring on your finger. So
there is a ring on that finger, guys, but it's not a ring. So yeah, I am not engaged. I am not married. I am very much exclusive with one person, though.
There we go. That's the better word. Exclusive.
I am exclusive with one person.
That's it. I love it. I love it.
So let's get into it. Since you are my single friend, let's talk about millennial dating.
It's trash.
Dating nowadays. Listen, I am in a relationship, but I often say the dating pool has pee and shit in it. Sorry, lack for better words. Pee and boo boo.
I'm stressed.
The pickings are slim.
I'm stressed.
So come on, let's talk about it.
I'm stressed.
Let's talk about your millennial dating.
When I say it's so much piss in the pool, I don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly do not understand it. You run across people who either say they want one thing and it's really another. They're in it for the long haul, so they say.
Yeah.
But they really just want a quick fix or a quick hookup. They say they're millennial date is so much we can tag on, but when I tell y'all, it's just so much of people. It's filled with a lot of people who just want the image of a relationship, but they don't want to put in the work.
That's good. I always say when you first meet somebody, you are meeting their representative.
That part.
Do not listen. Their first 90 days, their first 3 years is still the representative.
I agree.
You do not get to really know a person until you get in there and start tackling stuff.
That part.
Like the hard discussions. Have you had the hard discussions?
Yes.
But yeah, tell me about one of your most recent dating experiences.
My most recent. It was a long distance relationship. Well, it wasn't a relationship. We were talking long distance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind saying this to he because I am, for those who do not know, I like both sexes. I am bisexual.
Mm-hmm.
I have been attracted to both sexes since I was never ever realized I was attracted to people.
Yeah.
I remember in elementary school, I was probably maybe in this 5th or 6th grade. This is just to break down the history of what I'm about to talk about. But I was attracted to a girl and a guy at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand that it was bisexual. I didn't understand that there was a thing called gay.
Just like people.
I just like people. I was like, this person's attractive and this person's attractive. Oh, wow, that is interesting.
Different.
And they were both light skinned.
Oh.
It was a type. I said, whoa, and looking back on when I got older, I said, oh, I have a type. I like light skinned people. Interesting. Yeah, got it. Okay. So jumping to now.
Yes.
The person I was talking to lives in Tampa, Florida, and we met in April. I think he came down here in probably June, and I went up there in July. And eventually, he put us in the friend zone because we are long distance.
Yeah.
And it was hard for him to travel at the time and myself to travel because I was under contract with the show, and he had started work and he couldn't travel back and forth, and neither could I. So he was like, let's just be friends and slow it down. I was like, okay, fine with me. That's cool. However, I don't know if he knows what he really wants. Yeah. Because if you really wanted something or really wanted me, you would have stuck it in and we would be creative.
Absolutely. Long distance relationships can work.
FaceTime dates.
Absolutely.
Hell, figure it out. If you want somebody, you will figure out how to be interested and how to make it work.
Absolutely.
How to keep the spark alive. Even if you can't be in each other's presence physically for the next 3 months.
You found little cute ways to
figure it out. There's movie date nights you could do online. I mean, on FaceTime, there are a lot of things you can do. You can cook, go to the grocery store and buy the same thing.
Yeah, I seen her, and it's crazy because I seen a girl on TikTok where she was dating a guy long distance, and like they went to the same restaurant on FaceTime, and they're like sitting there having a date, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever.
It's the cutest thing ever.
Yes,
you have to be creative, and you have to want it. But if you don't want it, then you tap out. And there's nothing I can do. If you tap out, there's nothing I can do.
What am I fighting for?
What am I fighting for?
Yeah.
I'm not going to waste my creativity on trying to renew a spark that you feel like is gone. And
renew a spark, guys.
Renew a spark, relight a spark. I'm not. Yeah, so that's my current situation. It is what it is. We're still friends. We talk.
Okay.
But I don't feel like he knows what he wants or knows how to fight for it.
Or maybe he just doesn't know how to maneuver that. Like, he may not be as creative as you, and he may not think that, it's possible to do this long distance. But
that's true.
It's very possible.
Very possible.
Very much
I think
possible.
it's possible. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So there's that.
So, I haven't. I'm not dating, but I'm dating my person. Let's say that. So we still date. I believe in keeping a standing date night is important. Like, and we are such simple people. Our date night can be takeout and watching Love Is Blind on Netflix
on the couch at home.
Perfectly fine. Like. It's amazing.
Home days
like yesterday, he knows I don't like Valentine's Day, and I got to the root of why I don't like Valentine's Day, but we'll talk about that later. But
why we can't unpack it now?
well, we can talk about it now. when I think about Valentine's Day, it brings me back to a trauma place in my life where I've always been disappointed. And it even goes back to my biological father. Like, my first memory of Valentine's Day was him saying he's going to show up and come and get me, and never shows up. Oh, wow. So I can't remember a time where I've had a great Valentine's Day. So I just trained my mind and my heart to be like, it's just another day. Yeah. I don't give a damn. I don't care. But and it's crazy because he literally stopped me yesterday. We were doing something because I don't believe in buying gifts for Valentine's Day. It's a made-up holiday. Right. If you do your history on Valentine's Day, like, a bunch of people got killed on that day. Like, St. Valentine was a massacre. Yeah. So, no. But don't buy me anything. Yeah. He knows if he ever wants to pop the question, if you propose to me on Valentine's Day, I will break up with you. But it all goes back to a trauma response. And
that's good to communicate that. I'm sorry. I had to get that out.
No. Because for so long, I had just told him, like, I don't like Valentine's Day. I don't like Valentine's Day. And he's always known this. So he finally, like, sat me down. And he was like, babe, why don't you like Valentine's Day? Yeah. And I had to literally sit with myself and say, fool, other than, like, the history story that you did on Valentine's Day, like, why don't you like it? And it just goes back to trauma. It's always been a disappointment. Yeah. But
makes sense. Makes
even
sense.
Like the simplest things he did yesterday. We went to Waffle House to eat. He took me to Bath and Body Works because my coupons were about to expire.
Y'all love some
so
Waffle
I had
House.
to use them. Oh, he could eat Waffle House morning, noon, and night.
Every time I talk to y'all at Waffle House.
So dumb. But yeah. So I went to Bath and Body Works, and as he's holding my basket, I'm just filling it up with stuff. So I go to pay. He swipes around me and, like, Apple Pays to pay for my stuff. Nice. And I'm just like, no, why did you do that? But thank you. We leave there. He takes me to an arcade just to play some fun games. Yeah. And we got takeout, and we went back and watched Love is Blind.
Nice.
Literally.
Okay.
So, yeah, he makes it a mission to not overstep in certain areas because I am a very simple person. Yeah. I don't need the glitz and the glam. Right. I'm cool with us sitting on the river and talking, us staying in the house with takeout, or we can go to a fine dinner every now and then. I like to mix it up, but I don't need too much. So absolutely. He is still very much dating me. Yeah. So it's amazing. And but before this situation,
shit. Oh,
listen.
Damn.
I can't tell you how many people that have tried to date me that have wives, girlfriends, baby mamas that live in the home with them.
Alicia B with the T.
Listen.
Wait a minute.
I had a guy DM me yesterday and was like, I just really want to hang out with you. Sir, you have a whole wife at home.
Wow.
And who the hell are you? Because I don't even know you. Wow. You just follow me on Instagram. It's so dumb. So, ladies, yeah.
To be more careful.
Make sure you pick right.
Please do.
So, speaking of that, dating wrong versus healthy dating. So, what does healthy dating look like for you?
Healthy dating for me looks like dating with intention. Yes. Knowing exactly what you want. Like, if you don't know what you want, why are you even pursuing a person? Why are you even trying to even talk to this person? Like, what about this person makes you want to talk to them?
Absolutely.
Want to date them, want to get to know them, want to spend the rest of your life with them? Yeah. What is it? So being intentional, like, before I approach anybody, I calculate a lot of things. Like, I watch from a distance.
Absolutely.
I observe. Yeah. I figure out, like, how this person is, if they have kids, how they interact with their kids. Yes, because that is important. Absolutely. Like, I literally watch and observe. They have social media. I watch social media, like, just to see, like.
My boy's a stalker.
I promise I'm not a stalker, Mom, Dad.
But yeah, no, that's real.
Yeah, being intentional, it's real. Like just knowing what you want and finding it in that person and then pursuing that. Yeah.
Yes. No, seriously. And dating wrong for me is dating people based off what they can do for you.
Yeah.
If all you're
dating wrong or dating healthy?
Dating wrong.
Heard. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dating wrong.
Yeah.
If you're dating people, like I see you got the Ferrari. I see you blowing bands at the club. You doing this and you doing that. So you're only dating me because of what you think you can get from me.
Right.
Like, I hate people who date people based off imagery. Imagery.
Yeah,
yes.
The image, yeah.
Like, just because you see I got 1 million followers on IG, I don't. So follow me on IG. The real Alicia B _. Yeah, follow me.
Anthony T _ James while we edit. And then the boss Besties _ talk. Yeah,
yes.
Let's do that.
Follow us on social media. But you see that they're living this perception of this life on social media. And when you see them out, they got the iced out chains on. And you're only dating to see what you can get from them.
Absolutely.
What are you trying to add to their life?
That part.
Are you adding value? Are you adding substance? And I hate that question, like, what do you bring to the table? That is my... Don't ever ask me what I bring to the table.
Please don't.
Ever.
Please don't.
Ever. Or I hate when people ask, like, what are you looking for? Because now I feel like I'm feeding you the answer.
That part.
That's the representative that's going to show up because you think that that's what I want.
You ask me that question, I'm not going to give you an answer.
So, yeah, if you ask me what you're looking for or what do you bring to the table, because in all actuality, I bring a table. And I can set that table right next to you, and we can do what we do.
She bring the table, the chairs, the decor, the wall art.
Dating people because of what you think you can get from them, you'll never go anywhere. Because 10 years down the line, you still dating this person based off what they can do, and you don't love them. They don't bring you joy. They don't bring you happiness. They're not spending time with you. They just throwing money at you. That's great.
Yeah.
But
feels good.
But now you're lonely and now you're cheating on this person.
Right. That part. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, somebody. Another example of dating wrong is like dating a person on a rebound. You just broke up with somebody and now you're trying to fill a void.
Yes.
Like, let yourself heal. Like, bro, sis, you just broke up with this person.
Or understand what that person is. He's a filler. Let that person, let him or she just be that filler and communicate that honestly. Yeah. Like, hey, I'm not looking for no relationship. I just got out of a marriage. Yeah. My marriage just finalized a month ago.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not looking today to be serious. Like, I'm just looking to have fun.
Absolutely.
Be honest with that person.
That part.
Because then people end up getting their feelings hurt.
Yeah.
Because.
And that's how people end up on Snap. Because my goodness.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So make sure we're dating with intentions, dating with purpose, dating with substance.
Absolutely. That's good.
That is good.
So dating with God in mind.
Oh my gosh. Godly dating. Go for it.
I think that dating with God in mind and godly dating is very possible. Yes. It's very beneficial. Yes. It's very fulfilling because he helps you to find the one that makes you, I don't want to say that makes you complete, because you should come into any relationship whole and complete already. But finding someone who I don't know how to say this, who compliments you very well. Because if it's two whole people together and you find this other person and they become a good compliment, does that no?
I mean, I get where you're going.
Kind of, sort of.
It kind of, sort of makes sense. It kind of, sort of makes sense. God. He's having a squirrel moment, guys.
I am having a squirrel moment. I know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
It ain't coming out right. It's okay.
Well, godly dating for me is keeping God at the center of your relationship. Like,
that too.
We're making sure that God is the center, God is the root, God is the third chord in our relationship.
Right.
everything we think to do or we want to do, we run it by him. We not running it by our friends. Like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Yeah. Like, we're talking to each other. We're praying on it. We're praying for each other, not praying on each other.
Right.
Pray for each other.
That part.
I'm not saying that y'all necessarily have to go to church together. Like, when people think about godly dating, they're like, oh, we got to go to church together. God is wherever you welcome him in at. Mm-hmm. Like, you do not have to go into a church building to have God at the center of your thing, at the center of your relationship. But that almost goes back for me, like, dating with purpose. Yeah. You don't want to just be out here, ladies, giving your cookie away.
Please
Men
don't.
Giving your worm away.
Please don't.
That's why HIV and AIDS is so high now.
That's true.
Keep it in your pants.
Please.
Or wrap it up if you gon' slang it. But especially when people who are dating like multiple people, you don't want to just be passing this around. And trust me, soul ties are real.
Super real. Soul
ties are real. So I get what you're saying and complimenting each other, but like, this is my friend. This is always going to be my best friend, and God is sitting right here on the couch with us, working through both of us. So
absolutely,
God needs to be the center of.
And I think what I was trying to say, now that it comes back to me, because I definitely had a squirrel moment. You're gonna admit, this is another episode of us having a squirrel moment. I'm so sorry. Those are gonna happen. But I think when God puts two people together that are good matches, that are opposites, and they attract, and they're perfect for each other, they complement each other very well. Mm-hmm. One has strengths, the other one has weaknesses, but they balance each other out. Yes. That's what I was trying to say. God brought it back to my attention. You dumb squirrel. They balance
each other out.
Yeah, really, really, really well.
Yeah,
I think that's what a good godly relationship feels like. Balance.
Yes,
it's very complimentary.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because God is balanced.
God,
I feel like God is the ultimate.
God is the ultimate
flex of balance.
Literally, everything.
Read your Bible. We ain't gonna get into church. We gonna get into the scriptures, but read your Bible. Just go.
God is balanced.
Ask Google. Say, "Hey Siri, hey Alexa, is God balance?" I don't know. I don't know if that's a good question, but
she may not answer. Guys,
she may not answer, but
yeah,
yeah, I love that. Yeah, God, and we love you.
God, we do love you, and we thank you.
Yes.
What are some of your healthy boundaries that you set going into a relationship? And if you do not know my healthy boundaries, they may be healthy, they may be toxic, but don't lie to me, don't cheat on me, do not put your hands on me. I go into any relationship with those 3 rules.
Those are great. You have to have those boundaries because niggas will try you.
Every single time.
Every single time.
Every single time.
I definitely think lying is one of them. I can't stand liars. I don't understand why people lie. Yeah. I don't like lying myself because I can't remember.
I'm not going to remember that lie.
What the fuck I told you? I'm not going to remember.
Because I'm so strategic. I'm going to ask you that same question 325 days later, and I better get the same answer because I'm going to remember.
No, for real.
Yes.
For real.
So, with healthy boundaries, do you let that be known in the initial talking process, or do you let it linger?
You have to. That's being intentional.
Yes.
You have to. Let all of the healthy boundaries be known up front. Put it on the table. This is what it is. This is what I don't like. This is what I do like. Like, all those healthy boundaries, you have to put them out on front.
Yes. And then sometimes, guys, like, okay, of course you know what you will and you will not tolerate.
Yeah.
But even with healthy boundaries, sometimes I give grace. Like, lying, cheating, putting your hands on me is something I would never give grace for.
Absolutely.
But sometimes we have things that may come up. Like, AJ may do something that I may not agree with, and it could be something that I've dealt with in the past. Do you let that person know that that's a problem for you right then and there, or do you just sweep it under the rug and hope it never happens again?
I guess it depends on how intense the moment is, because if it's something that triggers me, then I'm going to need a moment.
Right.
If it's something that's probably mild, I can probably address it in a moment, but either way, it has to be addressed.
Yeah.
For sure. You definitely have to communicate and let the person know. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Accountability.
Taking accountability.
Pride.
Letting the pride go and dropping the ego at the door.
At the door. It's the initial thing that needs to happen.
Listen to me. accountability is like a curse word to a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like to be held accountable for things that they do.
True.
But accountability is really real.
Yeah.
If you do something to me, it could be unintentionally. But if I tell you doing this is not gonna work for me, and you be like, oh, well, it wasn't like that. Well, my eyes saw it as this, so I need you to take accountability for your actions.
Right.
Or you DMing another girl, or you messaging another girl, or sexting another girl. That stuff just does not accidentally happen.
I was just saying that. That's just
Now,
disrespectful.
Right. Now, with that, take accountability for your actions.
Absolutely.
And like pride and ego in arguments.
Right. And I think a huge part of taking accountability is knowing how to understand perspective. Understand that you perceive things one way.
Yeah.
I perceive things one way, and sometimes I may not see it from your point of view.
Yes.
But after you tell me, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes so much sense. I didn't see it that way. My apologies.
Yeah.
I did not know. But you have to understand the art and the concept of perception and take accountability for it.
And even in that way, like what your last person tolerated, I may not tolerate.
Absolutely.
So, and vice versa.
Absolutely.
Because I remember an instance, we were out somewhere and this person walked up to me and like just sat down, like somebody he knew, I knew, and they just started talking to me. So he's talking to me in this ear, but he's sitting right here. So I felt his energy shift. I felt it. So I altered myself, but he didn't cause a scene in that moment. When we walked outside, he was like, hey, me and you were out having a conversation and this person's just sitting here talking to you for the last 45 minutes because the person would not shut up.
45 minutes is a long time.
And it was nothing like sexual or nothing. This person just runs their mouth like a water faucet. And
wow.
And the whole time he doesn't know it, but I'm literally like trying to signal to him to get him to start talking to me so this person could stop talking to me.
Yeah.
But in all actuality, I should have just said, hey, I'm on a date. Like, I could talk to you later.
Right.
So that's me taking accountability for what I did, as opposed to me allowing my ego to get in the way like us women do sometimes and saying, it wasn't even like that. Too. You should have been okay with that. Like, we all in here together. No.
Right. But you understood his perspective.
Because if he did that to me, I'm going to tear the club up. Because what?
Please don't tear the club up.
And that's what we often need to do is put ourselves in their shoes.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yes, we need to put ourselves in their shoes.
Absolutely. Normalize putting yourselves in other people's shoes.
Absolutely.
And being understanding.
Yeah. Would you be okay if I did that to you?
Yeah.
Because if I do it, I'm going to do it 100 times worse on purpose.
And you ain't going to like me because
it's
not at all. At all, man. At all. So that brings us to like failure to communicate.
Yes.
Like if you don't understand perspective and can't take accountability and you can't communicate, my God, you need therapy at this point.
And all of us may just need therapy.
That's true.
But communicating basic needs that you want,
right? Because
only you know what you want for yourself.
Absolutely.
So communicating them to your person is important.
Right.
You let them know. I know that Mr. is sick of me communicating some stuff because sometimes I communicate every single day, and I know every single thing, and I know he's like, baby, I don't care to hear that. Yeah. Like, that ain't important.
It's called over communicating, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I like to over communicate. It is.
I do at certain times, like when I get in my not wanting to deal with people mode. He'd be like, "How was your day?" Oh, it was okay.
It was all right.
And I don't even want to talk about it.
That part.
But yes. So, how important is communication to you?
It's probably the most top tier.
Absolutely.
Of importance. Because I'm not Cleo.
Yeah.
You can't call me now for your free psychic reading. I ain't going to give it to you because I don't know it and I can't see it.
Like, let me know if I hurt you. Let me know if I make you happy.
Right.
Reassure me.
Absolutely.
Like, and I hate when people say, like, I once had, oh my gosh, I was once dating a guy and he told me to my face, look, I'm looking out right in the camera like he did me. He literally told me to my face, it's not my job to reassure you. You're just too insecure. Literally, to me. Can y'all believe that? I am the furthest thing from insecure when it comes to...
You raisin neck, buffalo chip, big back, Twinkie, ding dong eating
for real.
bastard.
He literally told me...
How dare you?
It's not my job to reassure you, but always wanted me to reassure him. It's insane.
Oh, he's a narcissist.
It's insane. Because one time I told him, I don't need you. I want you.
Right.
And when I tell you, we went on a 3-day argument about this.
Off of saying, I don't need you, I want you.
He was like, no, you should need me. I was like,
well,
I don't need you. I made the executive decision to choose you. I thought that would be better. And y'all, when he looked at me and said, I need you, I should have left in that moment.
Because that's psychotic.
But I stuck it out for a little while. Longer. Fun fact, that person broke up with me via text message and has been regretting it since day one.
I can believe it.
Yeah. My last words to him was, you'll want me before I ever want you back. So, congratulations, sir. You're welcome.
It's the wink to the camera for me. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, because Mr. Won, and he has been winning.
Oh, wow.
Yes, literally, like, I don't understand. That was the dumbest thing you could have ever said to me.
It's the absolute dumbest.
It's not my job to reassure you. What? What?
Come here, sir.
So stupid. Stupid.
Punch him in his throat.
Oh, my God.
Okay. That's what the hell was
Listen,
wait.
Living single life.
It takes us on a damn roller coaster, man.
It is so dumb. Oh my gosh, it is so dumb.
It's the absolute worst sometimes.
Yes. So going into listen. What to say when you don't know what to say? Because he shouldn't have said that. I don't think that's what he meant to say, but that's what he said. So what do you say when you don't know what to say?
What do you say when you don't know what to say? Sometimes
I get quiet and I say okay, and just give me a moment. Just give me a minute. Do you communicate with that person that you need a moment when you're lost for words?
I do. I think this question can go a few ways.
Let's go.
Say when you don't know what to say. So, I am a physical touch.
What is me?
Quality time type.
Well, okay, hold on. Pause.
Okay.
Pause. I love physical touch, but I hate physical touch. I don't like just anybody touching me. No touchy.
Oh, for sure. Not anybody.
But my person, put your paws on me, please, sir.
Anytime, any day, any night.
Yes.
Anywhere.
When I walk past you, smack me on the butt.
PDA me, please.
Tell me my butt big when we know it ain't.
Ooh, I think your butt can be.
That's so stupid. But okay, back to you. You're a physical touch, quality time person.
Yes. And so sometimes I'm just gonna give an example. Like if there's something like maybe wrong with me, maybe my day was off, maybe I don't feel like talking, and I don't know what to say. I don't know how to communicate. I'm down in the dumps. What to say when you don't know what to say? Don't say nothing.
Nothing.
And sometimes that's the best you can do. Don't say nothing. Understand that I don't feel like talking. But being that you know me and we're good at communication, and you've already communicated, I will probably have some moments like this.
Yeah.
This is what you would do.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing. Just be there.
Yeah.
Move your schedule around. That's a love language. Like if you cancel some things, come to my rescue. Just making time and just spending quality time. In addition to physical touch, and just being there and being silent, not saying nothing. That is probably the best. So
when you're going through your moments, do you like your person there with you, or do you sometimes need to go through those moments alone?
It depends.
Okay.
If you do what I just explained, of course, be there. Don't be there and just be trying to talk.
Yeah.
Just shut up and be there. Just shut up and be there. That's it. But if it's something I need to talk through, be a listening ear.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. But what to say when you don't know what to say? Don't say nothing. If you don't know what to say.
If you don't know what to say, just don't say anything. Just come and give me a hug, kiss me on my forehead, and if you see that I look like I have this demeanor on my face where I just don't want to be bothered, or you ask me a question and I'm short with you, sometimes a hug cures all for me.
Absolutely.
I am a sucker for a long hug and a forehead kiss. Got to be a long hug and a forehead kiss. And just say, baby, I'm here when you're ready to talk. That's it.
Period.
It's so simple.
No, for real.
So simple.
Yeah. But how would they know that if you didn't communicate?
That's why you let them know in the beginning. Hey, I may have some episodes where I just don't want to be bothered.
No, for real.
And then doing what we do for work, we deal with people all day, and people dump stuff on us all day that ain't even our fault.
Right.
But we the problem.
What the hell was I feeling? Oh, people don't understand the art of dating. There is an art of dating. Like once you figure it out, like in the beginning, you may not know. You may drop the ball a few times.
Yeah.
But once you get into the groove and you like, once you get to know yourself,
absolutely,
that's the first part. Getting to know yourself, you're able to better articulate what you want to someone else. And I believe that dating is like going grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm. Well, I cut off all my other women for you.
Well, you
sir, who told you to do that? Because I didn't tell you to do that.
That part.
When we first started talking and hanging out, I let you know I was dating somebody else. Oh, he hates me, but still watches all my stories. And let me tell you something, besties. You are not going to find 100% in one person.
You're not.
You are not everything you looking for or you may complain about. If you find 100% in one person, you have found Jesus, and you ain't ready to meet him yet. So
not yet.
Listen.
Who will move on so fast as me? Oh gosh. It is unhealthy. It is toxic how fast I will move on and forget you even exist.
So speaking of, would that be one of your red flags?
I'm leaving with something. Give it up or nah.
Something.
We just said wrap it up. We did. We encourage wrap it up.
We do encourage wrap it up because we grown. We just gonna talk about it.
For sure.
We grown. We have little itches that need to be scratched every now and then.
Scratch.
But
what's up, besties?
What's up, guys?
If you guys have enjoyed this episode of this podcast, please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. Make sure those notification bells are turned on so that you can receive notifications every time we post.
You see these links down here? Click follow.
Boss Besties Talk Podcast.